Morning. Today we're making breakfast casserole. So I've got our tube, for lack of a better word, of sausage. And normally I'd have this pre-cooked before we came, except for I left it at home. Joys of camping. So we had to go get some more, and I'm going to brown the sausage. So now we have our sausage in the pan, and I'm gonna light the stovetop so I can start cooking. So I find the corresponding knob that goes with the burner I want to use. It says, oh, high output, okay. So I'm going to turn it on to light, and then I go here to the spark, and it's super easy to light. And then I just wait for it to start getting hot, and then I can start cooking the sausage. So we got our sausage almost browned here. And the next step is to take our 9x12 casserole dish and spray it down with cooking spray. And then we're going to put in our biscuit mix. Now, we always get the Southern home style, not the type with the layers. I don't know why the recipe calls for it this way. I don't know if it's because the layers break up or what, but always make sure you get the buttermilk and the Southern home style brand. Now, I hate opening these things. To me, it's like, I know it's coming, but it still scares me every time. You want to get to see me open it? That'll be fun, right? I always want to hold it so far away from my face. I just it just scares me every time. Right now, this doesn't look very appetizing. But what we're going to do is we're going to rip these all up into little pieces and line the bottom of the casserole dish with it. Just turn the sausage off because it was about done. You can tell it's not a real science. I just kind of rip them up and throw them down. I don't carefully lay them out or anything like that. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, coating the bottom of the pan. And then the next thing you do, shoot, I'm sorry, this counter's not wide enough for this dish, is you pour the sausage as evenly as you can over the biscuit mix. So pan side, and you just kind of try and you want it to be even so that each bite gets some sausage in it. So we've pre-mixed our eggs. I crack them into a bowl, and I just add the milk and the salt and pepper, and so that when it's time to use them, all I do is dump them over my sausage and biscuit mixture. I try and get as much out, and kind of try and wiggle it around so that it's evenly covering the mixture. And then we take some cheddar cheese. Again, I'm a chef, so I don't measure anything out. I just kind of, we love cheese. There's never enough cheese, so I always make sure to put lots of cheese on it. And now this is ready to go into the oven. So we always try to cook outside the camper. The camper's a small space, and we don't want the smell of baking goods. I mean, it smells good, but let's just keep it smelling fresh, okay? So, and another point is we like to use a toaster oven outside because you've already paid for the electricity on your campsite. You may as well use the electricity instead of your propane. So we just place our casserole dish here in the toaster oven. We turn to stay on. We have it at 350. And it takes probably about an hour for the eggs to finally be cooked through. So this is set it and forget it. Come back in an hour and have breakfast. Here's finished product. It wasn't even in there quite an hour. I don't know if we had it turned up higher than normal, but it looks done. And so I took it out of the oven and I'm getting ready to serve it. I have this cutting board that I use for everything. It's for, you know, putting the dish drainer on it. It's for putting hot items on it. It's for extra desk on my lap when I'm sitting. I use it on top of the stove. I use it on top of the sink. It's the best thing ever. And since there are only 4 of us this morning, I'm going to cut these in bigger pieces. Whatever doesn't get eaten, it gets eaten. Believe me, it gets eaten. So, I need to get a spatula. Here's a spatula. And because we use the cooking spray, it just kind of pops right out. And there you go. Sausage, biscuit, egg and cheese breakfast casserole.